getting ready to figure out where I'm going to put everything. So really happy with the space. It's a year of weekends and afternoons building this place. Okay, this is like a really quick video on the state of affairs of my, I guess, my little factory slash production area for lures and everything else I make. Anyway, I've made a video showing this kind of mess. Anyway, it's a perpetual wreck right now because I stopped trying to keep it clean and I'm not really working here anymore. And there's stuff laying around, including like experimental lures and, you know, more experimental lures and just tools and my remote. Oh crap, that's my remote to my trolling motor. Okay, well anyway, it's a wreck. Ready to pack up and move into my new space because I finished it finally. I mean, the interior's done. I've got a little bit of painting on the outside. So here's my old compressor for old chemicals and stuff I use for coatings and a bunch of other stuff, and I got to get all this stuff moved. Here's some mold making materials, an old trolling motor that I got to fix, and everything hanging on here is just a mishmash. So I've got to separate all this stuff. I got to make one good space for lure making. But let's go look at the new shop. It's small, but I think it's going to work really well. I got a lot of storage space and I got it kind of worked out, sort of industrial engineering style. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, so that's my new little porch that I have on my shop. That's the main entrance to the wood shop. It's really not very big. It's turned into a kind of a big roof area because of the boat parking over there. And then I have a big lean-to in the back for the tractor and lawn equipment and stuff. So anyway, I've got a little bench, and a lot of the stuff has like kind of emotional connections. That's my dad's old bench from his porch, and the sort of faux stained glass is kind of an homage to my house in New Jersey. Anyway, let's go on in. This is the normal, kind of semi-normal wood shop with all my crap everywhere. It's trash because I've been working on this addition so long. Anyway, it's all kind of shoved around. Table saw. Anyway, but here's the entrance to the addition. So I put a little storm door on there. Actually really nice to keep the air conditioning inside. So let's go ahead and look inside. Got the AC going. All these cabinets are all surplus stuff that I got on auction from the local university. Anyway, so I don't know where to start here, right? Let's start in this back corner. So that's also purchased from the local university. It's one of those things that spins. What is that? It's called whatever. It spins blood. Anyway, my intention is to turn that into a spinning mold sort of. It's called a centrifugal molding machine. But anyway, I got to modify it because it spins way too fast. But I got pegboard everywhere. Nothing's up yet, so I've got small, I guess, kind of narrow little shelves to keep the light on my countertops good. This countertop material is just like a plastic lamination. It's really inexpensive, easy to put on. I just glued it on with contact cement. I put a little carpenter's vise, and I put the plastic jaws on it. Those are cut from an old cutting board that I had. As you look up, I have some fixed glass windows just for light, more shelving, and this stuff here, this rubber. The idea was I was gonna put cork, but cork is so dark, and I don't like the smell of cork. Anyway, but this is the kind of mats you use on the floor, kind of to reduce fatigue. But they're bright color, they're rubber, they glued up easy, they cut easy, and the nice thing is I can use them as a tack board. I can pin things on there, I can set hooks in there, so it'll make a nice useful surface. As you go over here, you can see I got a sink, I got running water, just cold obviously. Another little pegboard. There's my dry erase with a design I'm going to do, kind of an experimental swim bait design I'm going to do a video of. This is my paint booth. I'm really happy to have this. You can see I've got my my pressure controls, and I've got flow control, air, water separators, all that for my airbrush. And then here I've got also the extractor, and so I'm really happy about that because it allows me to work seated. I got a little draftsman's chair here, and I'll be able to have the air flow, right? So I won't just be breathing in a bunch of fumes. I also have like a respirator up there, so to use. As you move over here, you can see the AC, a little window shaker, as they call them. And then I've got the microwave and the little mini oven, and that's for curing resin, and also for making plastics. And I got a little mini refrigerator for the obvious, which is drinks. Another big pegboard, well, not very big, but like 36 by 20. And then another little kind of laboratory sort of countertop and cabinet, and that's got a lot of nice space. Underneath that, I've got my silver plating kit for making chrome lures, and then a lot more storage over here. You can see these lateral file cabinets that are, man, those things are really deep and big and really nice, and they just hold so much. It's just amazing. So I've got a bunch of pegboard pegs, getting ready to figure out where I'm going to put everything. So really happy with the space. It's a year of weekends and afternoons building this place and trying to do it on the cheap, you know, trying to find used stuff, and like all this kitchen stuff is all from a wholesaler. And of course I did everything. I built everything, I designed everything, I did everything from the foundation piers to and built my own trusses. So anyway, been a labor of love. A couple of weeks I'll be making lures.